My name is Abisola Alawode, and I'm sure a lot of you are wondering who the beautiful woman sitting by my side is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Aramide, rising singer, fast rising singer, up there singer, not upcoming artist singer. Ladies and gentlemen, Aramide is in the building. Aramide, say something to our people.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. If you know the song, Efumi Lowo Mi, Eba Mi Gbowo Mi. The song, have my, is it? Please.
Please,
okay, sorry. Have my money. Yeah. Hey, me, watch you. Yes. If you know that song, this beautiful woman by my side was the one who gave us. That's why I want to say gave us. Every time I write about a song, the reactions I get is always amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been shouting, you want to talk to Aramide, you want to see Aramide, she's here. So invite your friends, your neighbors, your aunties, your uncles, your sisters, your brothers, your sister, everybody. In fact, the whole neighborhood would call them to come and take part in this interview. And as you know, guys, our interviews are always very, very interactive. Please use the comment section as much as you can. But remember, we are always very, very civil about our comments. So, Aramide, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm very happy. I don't know if my face is showing it, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm excited.
I'm saying this because I've seen you on stage a couple of times. And one of the performances I would not forget in a long time was, I can't remember, who was the second person at Afrima? You and Brimo for King Sunny Ade.
Yes.
Then you had performed before then? I think so.
No, I had gotten the award.
Oh, yeah. Then you did that for King Sunny Ade, man. It was amazing.
It was such an honor to honor that kind of person that has given so much into the industry.
Okay, so one major standout thing about you is the fact that you always perform with your guitar. At least, if you have 100 performances, 80% of them is with the guitar.
Yes.
Why didn't you carry the trumpet?
I actually played the saxophone.
Oh,
to start with.
okay.
That was the first musical instrument I played.
The saxophone?
Yes.
Wow.
I love jazz music like crazy.
Okay.
So, then I grew up in this kind of house where my dad was an Afrobeat lover, a jazz lover, and all that. So that kind of music just stuck.
Okay.
And then my dad bought me my first saxophone, got me a sax teacher, and all that, But the thing with the sax, like, of course, you cannot sing and play at the same time. I wanted another instrument where I could sing and play at the same time. So for me, the guitar just was the next instrument. I started learning it, and then I realized it helped me with my songwriting and creation of melodies.
Oh, okay. So for you, the songwriting process, you have to have your guitar. Then the melody comes first before the lyrics.
It depends. Sometimes the words come before any melody. Sometimes the idea just comes. Sometimes I just have a melody. I have a guitar line, like a couple of chords, and then I play, and the song comes.
Okay, so is this what happened with Fumi Lowo Mi?
With Fumilo, the idea was already there.
Okay, sorry, I have to ask. Is it Fumi Lowo Mi or Fumi Lowo?
Fumi Lowo.
Fumi Lowo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But you can personalize it.
Okay.
Fumi Lowo Mi.
Oh, Fumi Lowo Mi.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so how did the whole thing come about?
Okay, Fumi Lowo is a very personal experience.
Oh, okay.
It's something happened to me about let me see, maybe 3 years ago. I was invited to perform somewhere. It was a family function. Normally, I really don't like to do family things because family used to spoil business, like they say.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
That's my belief, and I've heard a lot of people say it, and without a doubt, it's true. Like there's some family encourage. Shout out to my family. Yeah, so they told me, oh, come and perform here. It's just something really small, and I was like, okay. It was after church. I went there with my manager. We got there to perform. I performed, and then the person it was a celebration of something. Okay. The person I was performing to was not there. She came and was like, oh, I didn't see you performing. Can you do it again? No, she didn't say can. She said, do it again. And I was like, I was pissed already.
Wow.
Because I was tired.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So after a lot of cajoling, I went back. I performed again. And I performed for another 20 minutes. And then when it was time for payment, she now told me that what I was asking for was not what we agreed. So I was really, really, really pained. I felt like this is the plight of a lot of Nigerian artists. Okay. That is why when a lot of people become very big, they don't answer some people again because people have wronged them, people have robbed them, and all of that. So like that song just came. That's one song I would say came to me, like it was very fast.
Oh, okay.
You know, actually the chorus, but the verses I had to take my time. I sat down with Sadauda to write those verses because he's a very witty artist.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's very smart. You know, so I wanted something that would be funny, and then I would still be able to pass my message across.
Okay, and I have to say that you did achieve what you were going for. You understand? Because it has become like a ringtone for anybody who's in old money. You know, most people they do not know the song, but when they hear it on radio, then they have to tell people that you have to listen to that song. So you said family performing for family spouse business. I'm asking this because a couple of musicians, like, they've told me before, even I've had experiences, not the bad side this time, but they get to charge more when it's like small events. So hearing that a family in this sense that you explained, sports business, it's...
For me, it's like, I feel like if I was an outsider, if I was someone you did not know, you probably respect me more, respect my craft. But because my art is all around you, you probably see me in the creation process and all that. Like, so there's no value. You know, but if I just walked into a place and you're like, you know, that's different. But you see me almost all the time, and then you see me play the guitar. But now I'm now standing before you and your friends, and I'm playing the guitar, and it's like, okay, it just feels like chancing. Not everyone does that. Not everyone does that, but some people just don't value people enough. You know,
so that was the case.
Yeah, that's the case, and I feel like this happens a lot. It's not just for musicians, not just for artists that sing or whatever. It happens to a lot of people. People tell you have this agreement, and then they start to, things become shaky, and they start to change mouth, and yeah, it can be very frustrating. You know, your word should be your bond at sometimes.
Well, you know, especially when it comes to money.
Yeah, still.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Even before you became a musician, before you became professional, I understand you went to the University of Jos.
Yes.
University of Jos. So was that like a factor? While you were in the university, I had a friend. Her name is Sally.
Sally.
Yes. She was the one. She kept on telling me about it.
Are you serious?
Like years back.
Wow.
But see how far you've come from that time.
Yeah.
How was the journey? What's the journey been like? Because we have a lot of upcoming guys watching presently.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And they see where you are presently, and they want to be, especially the guys that carry their guitars around.
Yeah.
So how has the journey been for you from the beginning?
I won't lie to you, it has been a very tough journey. Actually, I came all the way from the north down to Lagos, you know, and then the mentality over there is completely different. Then when you come here, you have to actually learn the business of music. You have to, you're not just singing for yourself. You know, like if you actually want to go commercial your music, like you have to learn how to make money out of what this talent is, of your talent. How to say that?
No.
You know, so for me, like it's been particularly challenging because when I came here, I didn't know anybody. I had to like find places where I could go and perform at open mic centers, like different places to perform. You know, to be out there. I sent my music to almost every record label that was available at the time. You know, before I got signed to LD's Tribe Records and all of that. You know, so it's been very hard. Again, I was doing a genre that was not common, was not widely accepted at that time. You know, so it was a whole lot, but I just kept pushing. So if you're out there and you want to do music, just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah. Okay,
you know, people forget that you actually had some stuff to do with LD. You were signed to Tribesmen, but now I understand you're on baseline. Yeah, baseline. You still on, even with the whole, everyone knows the issues that are happening in the industry. So, well, how was your experience with labels been generally? You know, from the time you were with LD to baseline now? With LD, that was my first major experience in the industry, like meeting people and having to sign contracts and all of that. It was, I would say it was some days were good, some days were not so great. You know, but in all, I would say I learned a whole lot. I learned how to manage my expectations, especially. You know, because people sign you and they tell you that, oh, you'll become this, but half the time they forget to tell you that there's going to be a lot of work put into it. They have to work as well. You know, they have to spend money, do like the right things, promote. Because even all these other big brands still promote. So who are you that you're just coming up, you know? You have to promote at all times. So they don't tell you that part. So that's one thing that I have learned so far.
And then with baseline, of course, I was going in there as a more experienced artist. You know, I already knew, I was already certain about my genre of music by the time I got to baseline, so I wasn't confused at all. You know, and then they were looking for an artist like me, so it just worked for me.
So it was easy.
It was easy.
Okay, so the experiences you've had in the industry,
yeah.
would you say it boils down to the fact that, or let me rephrase the question, would you say being a woman, has it affected your chances in the industry? Now, before you answer, I ask this with all sense of decency.
Yeah.
You understand? We know how the industry works.
Yeah.
There's a saying that the industry is not fair to women, to female musicians. Is this true?
How do I answer this without being in trouble? I would say that, first of all, the music industry here in Nigeria, I don't know about around the world, but the music industry here is very male dominated. It's seen as a man's field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a place that not a lot of women thread in. So if you find yourself there, you kind of like have to work 10 times harder to be noticed or more, you know, and if you have any other thing that gives you the extra boost, you actually have to work on it, whether it's being an instrumentalist or being a performer, you know, like you have to like work very, 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 very hard. So I don't know whether I should say it's not being fair to women, but right now it's still very, very dominated by men. That's why it's but we have a couple of females coming out now, and that's very encouraging for the other females behind, you know. So we just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah.
So people watching at home, I'm sure you heard Aramide say, for the ladies watching, I don't know if I should say it's a fact, but she stated that you have to work 10 times harder.
Yes, you have
than the male musicians out there. And so please, people keep asking us why I want to send my songs, I want to do this. If you've been listening, Aramide dropped gems in the few minutes we've been talking. So please, we are still expecting your questions. I can see a couple of them already, but we'll get to them in a bit. Just give me a few minutes to do my own thing. So Aramide, your latest single is titled Joe. And now all your songs, not all of them, but it seems like there's a theme in most of his songs.
Yeah.
You have the song with Adekunle Gold, although that was years.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah. Then even Fumilo Me and
that was even last year.
That was even last year.
Yeah.
Joe, anyone who understands Yoruba gets what it means.
Yeah, it means please.
It means please. But what was going through your mind when you put out the song?
Okay. Joe is a very happy song. If you've listened to it, it's a very happy song. It talks about how somebody in a happy place does not want the other person to leave. You want this thing to just be in the same room with you. You don't want it to leave the room because you're just enjoying it so much. So for me, at the time that I wrote the song, I was in a very happy place, and I wanted to like share that positive energy with other people. I wanted a situation whereby people will listen to Joa and be happy, you know, sing along with it. So it was like not a lot of crazy thoughts went into that. It was just like me in my normal songwriting mode, doing my thing, just trying to make people happy, and that was it.
Okay, so you have celebration.
Yeah.
You understand? And I was looking at the crowd, and honestly, I'm like, surprisingly, I was surprised at the level of response which you got. I say this because, you know, the genre of music, some people call it bubble gum pop. Some people call it alternative.
Yeah.
And it's not the everyday genres. You talked about how you have to work 10 times as hard as a woman to make it to the industry. Yeah. And now that you know you had so much hurdles to climb, you still went ahead. You are still doing the kind of music you want to do.
Yeah.
Why are you not becoming the next Yemi Alade, for example, and giving us instant, danceable, pom-pom hits?
I would say, first of all, I call my genre of music Afro Soul.
Afro Soul, you don't hear them now, so
yes.
No bubble gum, whatever anymore, okay?
I don't know what that is. Anyways, Afro Soul music can be it can be up tempo, it can be upbeat, it can be mid tempo, it can be slow. So like for me, as long as my music is relatable, as long as you understand what I'm saying, I love to tell stories, as long as you understand, you can relate to my music, well, I'm fine. Like for me, that's commercial enough, because it's not every song that is on that high tempo that is actually the hit.
Oh, okay.
Timi Dakolozi, yeah, it's a huge song. It's not fast. It's not even mid-tempo. You know, so for me, like, I look at people like that and I'm like, you know what, this person has been himself from day one and he's still getting this amount of relevance. So I can do the same. I just be me. Because the moment you start trying to be someone else, you're going to miss it along the line.
Okay.
You know,
so
if it works,
yeah,
if it works the first time, what happens to continuity? Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am in the building. Please do send in your questions. So I'm going to take a couple of questions from the guys watching. Prince Adeleke. Now, this is a very, very weird comment. He says your music sounds like Tope Alabi. You should even invite Tope Alabi the next time. Have you ever had that comparison? Oh, let's move on. Prince Adeleke, you have an answer. Tope Alabi is a gospel musician. She does the normal Yoruba type of. You know,
okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Have you had that? Have you had?
Never. This is the first time.
Prince Adeleke, you need to tell us what you are eating at this moment, so we understand. Okay. Peter, people are watching from Kenya. I'm watching from Jakarta. I'm watching from. Is this Ethiopia? Oh wow! This is the first time I'm seeing that.
Oh.
Somebody's watching from Ethiopia. So
shout out to you.
All over the world. Okay. Mary Emmanuel says. She would like you to sing one of your songs that she likes you, even though she's not heard of you in the past, but she likes you. She would like to hear a couple of your songs before you go. Now, this is from your namesake. Her name is Aramide, and she says she likes you. She likes the fact that you're staying true to what you are. You're making the kind of music you want, and stuff. Okay, you talked about Joel, and I know the album that came out. Is it up to a year?
It's going to be a year next month.
Really?
Yes, okay.
Wow, it's still at the back of my mind. You see, you know, I told you I was at the album listening.
Yes.
Okay, so Aramide, you've been married for a while. You've been married for a while now.
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
Like 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Aramide has been married for 2.5 years, and I can tell you, how have you managed to stay scandal free? I ask this because we're at the age of we're at the internet age. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up in the morning and you don't say, "Hi guys, good morning," that's a scandal. Right there. You understand? And most people do not even know you are married until this particular interview. So how have you managed to stay scandal free? And how do you make your career work as someone people see on stage perform? I mean, you have to be a show, you have to be. How do you make everything work?
For the scandal free part, for me, when I go into the industry, it was more about the music. Every other thing was just secondary.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was more about creating an impact, reaching out, like having an emotional connection with people, you know, and all that. So I was just being myself. I try not to be too extra.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's necessary to be extra, but sometimes it's just not. So for me, like I think I'm still at the stage where I'm more focused on getting connecting with people.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't prefer scandals.
Bind and cast.
Bind and cast.
Okay, so your career and everything, you just told us how you should manage to stay stand up free.
Okay.
How do you balance the two?
Okay, career and marriage?
Yes.
I think, I always say this to people, I think I'm really, really, really lucky to be married to someone that is super interested in my music and everything that I do, everything that goes into my music, from production to writing to everything. Like, I think I'm very lucky, and the fact that this person wants me to succeed even more than I want to succeed myself, like, it's, for me, that's a blessing from God. So every other thing just balances itself.
So the key for you is the fact that your husband supports everything you do.
Yeah, he supports me and he's super understanding. You know, there sometimes I have bad days and he gets it. He understands that sometimes as artists we have like meltdowns and all that. He gets it because at the end of the day, you're a person. In
your own career-wise, marriage was a plus.
Yeah, it was a plus for me.
It was a plus.
It was for me. It was me just living my life. I had a career, but I still had to live.
Okay.
So for me, marriage came along the line, and it was a plus.
It was a plus. Yeah. You know, I'm asking because, you know, now even for men, they'll tell you, "But I don't marry now. If you marry now, one percentage of your funds will run away." And for
that's
women,
what they tell you.
They tell you.
That's what they say. People still tell me that. Like when I tell people that I'm married, they'll be like, "Why? What happened?"
Oh, what happened? Hey.
You know, like it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it was a decision that I made, and I was very sure about what I was doing. And you know, I'm very happy and I'm very blessed to be with the person that I'm married to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's fine because I've been having doubts, you know, about getting married to
no, you can't get married.
And not
no,
even
you
just
can.
getting married, but you know, there's this lady that I like. She's a singer.
Yeah.
You understand? And the fact that she's a singer, you know, it's but it's fine. It's fine. I will support you. You know who I'm talking about. So let's go back to the comments.
Okay.
Mohammed Gafar is watching from Warri.
Yeah.
He says, "I can't stop playing. I'm feeling by Aramide." Yeah. He really likes the song. Tony Donatus. I never believed that was somebody's name until like recently.
That's actually someone's name.
Yeah. Okay, so Tony Donato is asking, when is the next album coming out? Obviously, he enjoys Suitcase, yeah. So he wants to know when the next album is coming out.
Okay, the next album will be out by, this is 2017.
Yes.
2018, the first half of 2018. I've been recording, like I never stop recording.
Oh, okay.
I've been recording a lot, and I have a title that I'm not going to say now. But sometime next year, when I drop a single next year, I will talk about the album. I would officially announce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you said you're recording all the time. So
yeah.
now we've been here for, let's say, 15 minutes. Have you had any like inspiration? Because I'm looking to get like royalties and everything. No, you have to.
This is fun.
You have to shoot your shot, not in the other way. But you know, you never know when this will come. So
let's see what happens before the interview ends.
Oh, okay. Okay, we have video proof and video evidence. Okay, Harry Bassi is watching from Denmark. He's asking. He says, "You deserve more hailing from me. Your music is amazing,
Thank
and
you.
he's praying that God keeps excelling you. God is going to be your elbow." It's praying.
Amen.
Thank you. Let me just say, okay, now a couple of people have been asking, they want to hear Aramide sing. You understand? But before she does that, I just wanted to tell us what's next. Jowo has come out. The album is coming out next year. You're going to put out a single. But between now and Christmas, what's going to happen? What should your fans expect? Okay. And how can they keep up with Aramide?
Okay, let's start with the first question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've shot a video for Jowo, and it's coming out this week or next week. I don't know. It depends on our plans.
Okay.
But it's coming out. It's coming out in the next couple of days, and then between now and Christmas, there'll be a couple of events that I hope to be doing, and then there's something coming up in December. Very soon, we're going to announce that. But yeah, until then, we'll just keep promoting the new single, and hopefully for those of you that have not heard the album, you can go back to the album, listen to it, and yeah.
Okay. So just drop your social media handles for the people.
Okay, yeah, for Instagram, Twitter, it's at Aramide Music, Facebook, Aramide Music, everything Aramide Music, yes.
Okay, Umar Ibrahim is asking, he says, this babe, you fine, you know. Can I have your contact? You just heard me say she's married, man. He says he wants your contact number. Let me know answer. Please. This is Umar Ibrahim. He wants your... Okay. Ladies and gentlemen who have watched this interview, thank you very much for taking a little bit out of your time to join us. It's been amazing. Aramide has been an amazing guest. Even though she's going to tell me how I'm going to inspire a song in the next album. In a few minutes, she's going to do that, but it's been amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nigerian TV. But before we go, I can't count the number of people that have asked to hear you sing.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm supposed to sing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
You understand? And say, okay, my name is Bisola. I would have loved for you to, weave my name into the song. You understand? Why do you have to sigh that deeply?
That was deep. Okay.
Come on.
I should put your name. Let's see.
Please, don't put my name in debt to pay, ask you to pay money.
Bisola for me, lower me.
No, come on. No, so please do your thing.
Okay. Let me see. Let me think of something.
Yeah.
Okay. Ìwọ nìkan ló lè fẹ́ràn mi o, the way that I want to be loved. Èmi nìkan ló lè fẹ́ràn rẹ o, the way that you want to be loved. Bisola fẹ́ràn I want to be loved.
Oh, wow.
This all I felt only.
Yeah.
The way that I want.
Ladies and gentlemen, amazing, man, amazing. If you ever want R&B to come serenade you, man, please, this is who you should call. It's amazing. And I just feel like I have to apologize to Oga watching at home. It will end here. Nothing's going to happen. The fact that it's going to end here, you understand, it's been amazing. R&B, thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for having me. I had an amazing time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jowo is out now. Make sure you go get it. And please keep up with R&B. And do not forget, this is Nigerian TV. Nobody does it better than we can on Facebook, on social media, across all platforms. Make sure you just come do business with us. In fact, cut the long story short. If you want your market sell, this is where you come to do. This is where you come to advertise your goods and services. And now you can send an email to ads@corp.night.com. Yeah, it sounds like a mouthful, but it's just very simple. It's ads@corp.night.com. And the email address is scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. Just send the mail to us and somebody will get back to you. Our prices are very, very, very affordable. Remember I said very, very like 3 times. If you want to send the mail, just send it like that and you see a trial will convince you.